Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So here I have an Erbauer 600 watt Airless paint sprayer. It's just arrived, being delivered on DPD, next day delivery. I bought this from B&Q for £220, less my discount, which is undisclosed, so it was a lot less than £220. Now you may remember a few months ago I started an unboxing video and a quick review of this paint sprayer. This is the EAPS600 Erbauer Airless paint sprayer, and we ended up with two legs that were the same, so I couldn't put it together, and I had to return it back to Screwfix where I bought it from. Now that one was £143. It was a refurbished model, but it was, everything inside the box was new. However, the legs were the same, so they didn't. It would have been lopsided. They didn't fit, so we'd have only got one leg on, and then the other leg would have been no good because it wouldn't have stood on the stand. So, like I say, I returned it and got my money back, and then I had to get another one, which I ended up just buying a new one rather than a refurbished one, and it did cost a little bit more. Like I said, £220 from B&Q. Less my discount, which was just under £200 with my discount for this one, so it was the same price as it would have been at Screwfix had I bought a new one. So what we're going to do today is we are going to unbox it and we're going to put it together, and hopefully we'll do another video of me using it, because I do need this for a job, so we'll be using it for a job, and we are going to be permaguarding a cellar. This is my basement of my house, and as you can see, it's a bit of a utility room. It's also a bit of a gym. We have some guinea pigs over there, you can't see them, yeah, so what we'll do is use it on that job. They just use this cellar for storage, so it just needs some sort of permaguard damp coating on the walls to stop the damp coming through. So yeah, so let's get this unboxed then. Here we are, unboxing the box. Now, last time we unboxed one of these. So, here we go. Instructions, very important. Some nuts and bolts have just fallen out. Not a nut. Nutware has just fallen out. Always a good sign, that, isn't it? We have the hose there. This is the main body, the motor. This is what powers it. I'll put that to one side. Better check this time. Now, there you go. Them should be the same way. They are, because if you think about it, there you go. So that should stand correctly this time, whereas before I had two of those. Rather than a left and a right, I had two of those, or left and right, whichever way you're putting them on. So that's good. Looks like the accessories have gone everywhere. Spanners, a few more bolts in here. Here we have 24, 27mm, 19, 17mm and 19, 17mm. So them two spanners are the same. Them to one side. Cleaning brush, more bolts. Seems to be a load of bolts everywhere. So we have another spanner here. That looks like a 10mm. Allen key. More bolts. Bolt on a nut. And we have a bradawl there, so that's for cleaning out the air jet. that's the suction hose, so that's what would be going, the paint would go into, and that's the one for the priming. So yeah, a few more bolts kicking around here. That looks like the air gun, is it? Yeah, there you go, there's the gun. And the stand here, so this is what it'll all stand on, nice and sturdy, goes that way. These are the feet at the bottom, so it goes that way. And we have one or two bolts in the bottom, like I said, they've escaped. So, get the bolts out. I think everything's there, pretty sure it's all there. Nuts and the bolts, so there's a load of nuts and bolts in the bottom. That's everything in it. Just that cap. Place that to one side. We should better start putting it together. So there we go, the legs, the stand, various spanners, various nuts and bolts. So the question is, where does one start? Basically what I've done is started with the bottom. I've placed the long bolts through, do them hand tight for now, that way I've got some room. So that should make the stand for this, then should fit in there if I'm not mistaken. Doesn't matter which way around it goes, I don't know. Should it go that way? Maybe. So, if you look at the picture on the box, which does help, is we have the stand labels facing the other way and the bolts. These are the correct bolts then. I think they have a spring clip in. So if that's correct, then I've done that the wrong way around. Now I need to remove them. I'm seeing everyone like this. Right, that's the picture, the facing me over there. So put one back on. And get that side. And again, another one. So that matches the picture on the box. So we need to get this in. I'm balancing this on my knee. We've got these ones left. Got two of them spring clip washers. I don't know what they're for. So what I'll do is get these in. Sorry about that, the battery had gone in the camera, so I've got these ones on this side started. It was a little bit fiddly, I'll be honest with you, trying to get them in. And there we have it. Now, presumably this 10mm spanner is for this, so we can now tighten these ones up. Like so. Do the same on the other side. What you don't want is the legs falling off, but the reason I didn't tighten them up is because I wanted a little bit of play in the legs so that I could get the thing in. But however, I found that one was quite difficult in itself, trying to get those top bolts in. Maybe I should have put them on first and then the legs, it might have been a little bit easier. Who knows, the instructions aren't clear, it just tells you to throw it together. But there you go, that's what it should look like in theory. I'm hoping that's right, because it doesn't look right. Oh yeah, because it's showing you from behind, isn't it? Is it? Have I done that wrong? I've done that wrong, haven't I? Oh, what a disaster this video's come. So, that was a little bit of a disaster. Obviously, I put it on the wrong way around. And now managed to rectify that. So, still a very fiddly job to do. Just tighten up these. And then we'll be away. Job done nearly, eventually. My goodness me, Erbauer, you could have made the instructions a little bit clearer. And that's basically how it should look. It wasn't right before, it was tilted back. Now, obviously I'm going by what's on the picture now, you see, just to see whether it was right. So that's a little bit bigger, that picture, so it's the right way around now. So that should have sorted that problem out. But it's like these instructions are not very clear, are they? I mean, you know, I mean, who's going to see that? And I mean, it doesn't specifically say which way around the legs go. So, yeah, interesting. So, looks like it's the hose next. Is that right? Better make sure. I mean, that does go on there. Here we have one there. So that one attaches to there, and that presumably attaches to there. Quite easily, and then obviously that just drops into your bucket. This is the hose. The hose that knows. One of these days they will invent a tool that you can just get out of the box and use instead of having to put it together. I mean, when you look at that now, put together, it does actually fit in the box. So why they couldn't have just done that instead of all this palaver, I don't know. Basically doesn't matter which end you put on, does it? You have to remove the cap though. So it has a seal inside, that's good. Attaches to there. So is that's 19. Is that 17 then? Oh, that's 17. So using that you can tighten up that. So the hose is 9 meters long, so you have 9 meters of hose with this, and obviously like you do it clip onto the gun like so. So there we go. Very interesting tool. I mean, a bit fiddly to put together, but it does feel good quality in the sense of it's definitely got some sturdiness to it. Yeah, so yeah, well worth, I think it's worth its money. I mean, it's like I said, it is a bit fiddly to put together. I mean, really you should a bit more comprehensive instructions. You have to have a lot of spanners with it. There you go, that's your unboxing video, and that is the Erbauer EAPS600 paint sprayer. I forgot to mention this is obviously a UK plug, but as standard with Erbauer products they have a 3 meter cable. Now that's always a good thing to have, because you don't want to be have a short cable and you have to have an extension then near where you're working. It needs to be far enough away. So yeah, it's very sturdy on the ground. That, I mean, it's a lot better quality than some of them I've seen. Depends what you're doing as a sprayer. If you're wanting to do loads and loads of spraying, I would probably spend a little bit more money on something. I don't do a lot of spraying as far as every day, but I do some, like house painting and interior decorating, and on this occasion we will be using it on a cellar to spray some Permaguard. I have some Permaguard, just bear with me. So what we'll do is do a video of me doing that. So we will be using it to spray this Permaguard damp proof paint, specially designed for basements. It's 5 litres there. I've got another tub because I've got quite a bit to do. So like I said, this is the Erbauer EAPS paint sprayer, and that was the unboxing video I'm putting together. So I hope this helped people knowing where everything goes. I had a little bit of a struggle with it because obviously I was working to the picture on there. The instructions are not too clear, but once you've got it all together it should be self-explanatory. The next video what I'll do is I'll show you me using it, and then I can give a full and proper review of the tool. So once again, Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video soon.